Convent, what's up? Welcome to my channel. Am I tripping or not, tarot? My name is Cockfrost, but you could call me the Ghetto Nun. So I'm here to do Right Back Monday. Yes, I am. So look, at first I was gonna put the love portion here on YouTube, and then it was gonna be a love reading period. It was just gonna stretch all the way through, right? But when I was getting ready for your reading, I started like meditating or whatever, and they put me on some whole other shit, right? So there will be a love reading, but it will be on Patreon. And this portion that we're gonna get into, which is kind of a random read, but not really, because it came to me through meditation, we're gonna talk about here. But anyway, yes, I do cuss in my readings and give no fucks about it. So if you do, please get the fuck on. I do start all of my cards upright in my deck. I don't believe in starting out with reversals, because that's some bullshit. Also, I did pre-shuffle, but I did not lay any cards down just yet. We're going to do it together. Please keep in mind this may or may not resonate with your sign nor situation, nor do I give a fuck. Info for private readings will be below the video. Please take the time to check out our community board. It's like the farmer's market for all the nuns and high priests, where they have their businesses, purposes, gifts, etc., posted. If you'd like to submit your business for the bulletin board, please check the info in the description box below the video, but it's still currently under construction. Alexa, turn down a little bit. If you find that the convent is not for you, please look for the nearest exit mark. Get the fuck on. Watch ahead on the way. I'll hit that link. You'll be back in Turland. Thank you to everyone for all the bookings, donations, likes, subscribes, comments, shares, purchases to my website, and pledges to my Patreon. I love you. All right, y'all. So when I was getting ready for your reading, like I said, I was prepared to do a love reading, right? And then I got a phone call, and that could just kind of change everything. So that's probably why the phone call came through and everything to kind of switch, because I didn't know what was really going on, right? But convent. My question, what I was asking God, because I'm like, God, if you're asking your children to do certain things, right, that please you, your will, right? So God is asking you, convent, go here, do this, be with this person, help these people, feed these people, or whatever it is he's asking you to do, right? It goes against the grain with something else in your life. It could be friends, it could be family, lovers, co-workers, just the way your lifestyle is set up, right? It goes against the grain, right? More so I'm talking about people though, like that are kind of like unsure about what's going on in your life, what you're doing and stuff. So then I had a question for God. I'm like, well, God, if you're telling us, right, to move and do things and all this other stuff, are you letting the other people know that you're telling us? It's like a relief. You know what I mean? Like I'm asking, like, is there some type of like, are you like a middleman between this? Because it seems like we get a lot of backlash for doing what we're told to do when it comes to what God is asking us to do. And it says that in the Bible, that you just gonna meet this type of adversity and stuff when you're doing it. But it's almost like so an example, convent, let's say you're in a relationship say you're in a romantic relationship with somebody, and the relationship is like, it's just there, G. You know what I mean? You don't feel like you're going anywhere. You're not happy, whatever. So God's like, okay, I want you to do this and do that. I want you to get ready, start opening your own business, this, and this. And you like, cool, man, that sounds like what I want to do. You take the steps to do it. Now, the person that you're leaving, this person decides that they want to stop you, challenge you, put an obstacle in your way or something like that. That's the person I had the question about. I'm like, God, do you let this person know too, though? So did God tell this person, hey, I'm removing the convent from you, right? Because I have something for them to do. You know, I was wondering that, because some people act like they don't know what the fuck you be talking about, G. And I feel like you make complete fucking sense, G. So when you say, this ain't working for me, this job is not working, or I'm just led to do something else, I prayed on it, right? God answered me and told me this and told me that. I wanted to know, I mean, not that God has to reveal what he told you to other people, but I mean to ease something, right? To make something smooth. You would think that he would just be like, I mean, and I don't know, because we don't know God's ways or thoughts, but that's why I said this was my meditation. And we are like, we're supposed to like be like God is in us. So we're supposed to be like God-like people. So if I'm going to use you, right, in a situation where I'm asking if God would do that, let's just say like, you told your kids to run in and get something out the house. And there's somebody in the house that says, you can't take that up out the house. And the kid says, well, my mom told me I could. And they're like, no, you can't take that. You would come in and be like, I told them that they could. You would let the other person know, no, I told them to do that because it's for me. Just so you know, so there's no discrepancy. It was me that told them that, like some form of you have the authority as your child, right? Same thing with God. That's why I'm wondering, right? So then they referred me back to Pharaoh. Right? Pharaoh was warned several times to let the children go, G. So that was a prime example that they gave me. You know what I mean? To say basically, yes, none. God does warn other people, or he not even a warning, but he does let other people know. Like, I have called these people away. I have called this person away. I've called for this to happen. This is my decree, okay? And that's why this is happening to you or to them or to this. Why those people still try to go against it, it was the question that I had, because I mean, obviously they're getting a message from God too, just like you get a message from God. Same thing. Let's say somebody was removed from you or left you. God would tell you, don't go after this person, or I have something different for you. I have other plans for you, or you need to focus on yourself. That's why I removed this person. If he's a good father to all, how could he not tell the rest of his children, G? You know what I mean? Like Pharaoh technically would have been his child as well, had Pharaoh listened and obeyed. Those people wouldn't have died when the seas parted. The sea probably wouldn't even had to part, and all that shit had to go down if he would have just let them go. Okay? So I say all that shit, Convent, to say whoever been trying to hold you back or oppress you or something, yes, this person has been, I don't want to keep saying warned, because I don't really feel like it's a warning. It feels like a loving parent to a child. Like, you don't understand why I did that, right? Says God to these people. You don't understand why I took this person or why I took these things or this from you, but it was me that did that. You know what I mean? So don't go chasing after something. You can't close the door that God has opened. You can't open the door that God has closed. Somebody's still trying to do that. But my question was, did they get the message from God that not to open or close this door? And they're telling me, yes, G. Yes. Which makes me feel like someone's been told several times about something in regards to you, that it's God's will for you. Someone or people have been let know that, or have been made aware, let's say it that way, that you are doing what God's will is for you. And it's a whole bunch of different things, because we all different people. So whatever he has you doing, other people have been made aware. So when Noah built the ark, you know what I mean? I can't remember if he told them, oh, God told me it was going to be a big flood or whatever. But they're telling me that God told those people, leave that man alone. I told that man to build a boat. Why are y'all, you know what I mean? It's like he tried to save everybody. I'm sure had those people said, hey, Noah, can I help you build the boat instead of ridicule you? Who knows if those people could have been saved? You know what I mean? It's shit like that. Maybe God charged their hearts. You know, go down there and help that man build that boat. And they never did. They don't talk about it. So this is all speculation, guessalation, right? For me, even though that's not a word. Right? It's almost like you would think that maybe he did, like saving grace, olive branch energy. Yes. You know, I feel like a lot of people are getting saving grace, olive branch energy in regards to you. And they're like ignoring it, Convent. And it's not you they're ignoring whatever God is trying to tell them. I feel like God would only be telling them not to do whatever it is in regards to you because he has something planned for them, something good for them. I want to work on you. I love, you know what I mean? This type of thing. It's not like a punishment or anything, but that's how these people are taking it. Because some people are taking whatever God has you doing as a punishment to them. And I feel like that ain't going to go well. So Pharaoh took it as a punishment when the children got free because he was losing his workers and shit. Well, how the hell are we supposed to run the damn empire if you take on my slaves, right? This type of shit. Okay, somebody here is really selfish in regards to you, and it's not going to go well for this person, whoever these people are, G, okay? But I dang sure wanted to know if they could hear God's voice. But they told me if they could hear God's voice, so, excuse me, let's run it back, right? Because maybe, I mean, they're saying, yes, God does give these people the information that they need to take heed to why he's removing certain things. Same thing with us, right? Removes things from us and sends us certain ways where in certain places where people can't go, right? But they said take it a little step deeper though, because if that's the case, right? If those people took heed to the message about what God is trying to tell them about what he has you doing, because they're so focused on you. We shouldn't even be you and I shouldn't even be having this conversation about God having to tell them about what he doing for you. But I mean, shit, that's how children are. We're children, we're his children too, so we've all done it. So that's not really the tiki. The tiki is, you would think that if they took heed to that message, right, that they would take heed to the message. Well, let's reverse it. Let's say you would know that they heard the message to not follow you, not to come after you, challenge you, throw obstacles in your way because they be hearing what God has for them in their life. Meaning, well, shit, I don't even need to focus on the convent because I hear God so clearly. He telling me what I need to do with myself. So I don't even need to be focused on the convent and what God's will is for them because I can hear him and he's telling me what my will is for me. It's almost like people that are really focused on their relationship with God and like what he has for them. There's no way they can put an obstacle in your way. They're not focused on that. So it just goes to show that the people that are trying to stop you or ridicule whatever it is they're trying to do, G, to stop you from getting whatever it is you're deserving of or that you're supposed to be going towards, you can rest assured that these people haven't even answered the calling on their own life. So they can't hear him. Basically is what they're saying. They can't hear him. I don't know how Pharaoh didn't hear God when Moses came and told him, and he was showing them all them signs and boils, and the water was turning to blood and everything. Some people are just stubborn, Convent, or I don't know what was wrong with Pharaoh. I don't want to get up in his head, but there's a Pharaoh in your life. Let's put it that way. There's a Pharaoh in your life that wants to keep you bound or something like that. This person, I don't know how many signs Pharaoh got. Was it 10? However many signs Pharaoh got, I'll have to go back and look. That's how many signs or messages that this person has been getting to leave you alone, let you go, or whatever, right? But that's the crazy part to me. So the person can't hear them. I mean, they got the signs, got the messages. That's like a direct like disrespect or disobedience, G. But then it goes into the other part, what they said. If they don't even listen to what God is telling them not to do, how can they even be blessed by him? Because they won't even do the things that he's telling them to do for themselves, right? It's like a double-edged sword or some shit. So I don't know if these people just gonna be like this, G, or this is just something we need to know. But I feel like I don't know, maybe you feel bad about separating from some person or some place or some people or something like that, but they've been told why you've done this shit, okay? Or why you need to separate, or why this is no good or anything like that. Don't let the smooth taste fool you, G. Don't let the smooth taste fool you. If God is our Father, right, whom art in heaven, that's all of us, G. So why would he tell you something and not tell somebody else something? That will save us all, right? If y'all watch that, one of the nuns told me, she was like, you need to watch that Escaping Twin Flame Journey on Netflix. That shit was crazy. It was crazy because the man was mixing fact and all type of other crazy shit. But he was straight telling, he was having people stalk their twin flame, G, their divine counterpart, and they was going to jail. He was having them change their gender, all type of stuff, G. It was just insane, right? It's almost kind of like that, like if those, and they were claiming like they were spiritual, you know what I mean? Like he was using spirituality and divinity and all this other stuff, but it's almost like if you had to listen to him, you know what I mean, to get your calling, to get your purpose or whatever like that, it's like you already going the wrong way. Like, man, you know what I mean? Like it should be God-based all the way around. So those people were already lost is what I'm saying. And I use them as an example, meaning it's almost like all ears being clogged up. Like they weren't even, their ears and their eyes weren't even open to even receive the shit. You know what I mean? Because I'm sure God was giving them messages too. Get out of this shit. This ain't how the whole divine thing worked. This ain't how I designed it. Get out of this shit. Somehow they just, I don't know, Convent. Y'all must be some shit. I don't want to just say like y'all just pretty special people, but I really do feel like you're a really special person if you could hear God, G. You know what I mean? Like, and you follow it. It's not just hearing them, but and follow it too. You're a very strong, confident, courageous person, G. Because I mean, there's so much adversity that comes with that shit, and it turns you into a black sheep a lot of the time. But you still see how God is blessing you. So when Noah got on the ark, I'm sure he's like, well, shit, who the dummy now? You know what I mean? Like, I'm so glad I listened. It's like this type of shit. When the children crossed over, right? And the seas came back together, and it says all the chariots and horses and the soldiers and Pharaoh and all them were drowned in the sea. I'm sure the children, when they got across, because other shit happened later on, but we talking about when they immediately crossed this shit, I'm sure they were glad. So same thing with you. So we're told to do certain things, right? And it's like to separate, to leave, to do these things, right? And you may not realize, I mean, well, I feel like you do realize, because I feel like you hear God's voice, but you don't realize the whole, like, the end game. Like, you don't know, like, if there's a flood really coming or not. I'm just told to build the ark. I don't know if these seas gonna crash on us when we run across, but they said run across. You know what I mean? While the seas are parting and shit. It's almost like faith is what you have. And we talk about it a lot, but it's even deeper than that, though, Joe. It's deeper than that. Something about somebody like chasing you or trying to hold on to you, okay? They definitely got the message to not do that. And that God's will for them is totally different, and they can be blessed in the same way as you. So like I was saying, when the children crossed, they realized they were blessed. When the flood came and Noah and his family and the animal, they realized they were blessed, is what I'm saying. So you're going to realize, if you haven't already, that you leaving or you doing whatever God told you to do was a blessing, despite all the backlash and all the other shit that was coming at you type shit, is what I'm saying here. Some people don't, I mean, shit, I guess they going to have to learn, Laverne. They going to have to learn, G. But I'm telling you this so you don't go backwards. You know what I mean? Because I feel like Convent, I feel like you need to be prepared possibly for the holidays or whatever's about to come up. It's making me feel like pressure, peer pressure. You know what I mean? To go back another way. at this time, God's voice is going to be so strong, G, to tell you, nah, you keep going, you know, because we do need to be encouraged. So let's use the Noah's Ark thing, right? If y'all saw Evan Almighty, same type of shit, right? Where he just got frustrated, kept smashing his thumb with the hammer. You know what I mean? Like, man, you know what I mean? Like, he needed to be encouraged every now and then to keep going. I feel like you will be as well. I mean, especially when these times come up where you feel like discouraged, you know, you want to quit. Maybe I'm hearing the message wrong. Maybe I'm not doing what God is telling me to do. Maybe I am hurting this person. God is going to stop you, G. And we've been picking up on that too. I don't know what reading that was, where I was like, something's about to get stopped. I don't remember. It might have been, I don't know, shit. We done did so many in the past week and a half. I don't know, okay? Let's just get started. I want to elaborate on this message here, though, that you are going the right way. But I also want to know, first of all, I want to know if these people, because that's what they told me, and I believe it because it's in the Bible, so yes. But if, just so you know, right, these people have been, God has reached out to these people or these entities or whatever this is to tell them to let you go, leave you alone. This could be release you from a contract. Let this person go. I have other plans for this person, says God. I want them to be independent. I want them to do this, do that. And somebody's looking at you as a moneymaker like, nah, I ain't letting them go. Okay. Whoever's stuck in a contract, right? Say it's work or something like that. That person damn sure got a warning or got some message to let you out of that shit. This is Pharaoh being blatantly like disrespectful, G. Like, no. And if you read the book, the story of Moses when all that happened, he changed his mind a couple of times. He was like, oh, okay, I will. Then he changed his mind. Even his wife told him, like, idiot, look around, bro. Look what's happening, okay? Some shit like that. Babies was everything. That man was like, no. Okay, just till the ultimate thing had to happen to him and just hundreds and thousands of other soldiers that just worked for him and had nothing to do with that shit. That's what's gonna happen to these people. They taking people down with them too, okay? Just in order to oppress you, okay? Clarify that these people did get the message, okay? Yeah, this is my you skating on thin ice card. I'm telling you, Convent, there's no way, G. There's no way. If every knee shall bow and every tongue shall confess, how is that possible that God would tell you to separate and not tell people not to come following after you? Or tell you the same thing. Don't go following after these people, Convent. I separated them from you. Let that shit go. Okay? That's what this is. You be skating on thin ice to go ahead and do that shit. This is that Pharaoh energy. I'm telling you, this is warning energy. This means the ice is cracking, G. Okay? They ain't fell through. What, you gotta fall through the ice to know? Like, you know what I mean? His word is bond. Some people, I mean, this will be the seas coming back together, okay? Because me personally, I don't know about y'all, but if I saw, it's like tsunami energy. If I saw some water draw all the way back, it's only a matter of time before the shit is coming gushing towards us. So why they thought they could chase them people, why they thought God's grace and mercy was going to be on them after he just oppressed them people was beyond me, G. Like, he's separating the seas to get these people away from you and then you chase them? Like, that's a trap. It sounds like, I mean, like, but he was that full of himself. You understand? Like, he even thought God's mercy was for him, G. Okay? This type of shit. Ooh-wee. And it's not that God's mercy wasn't for him, because that's why he got the warnings at first. That is God's mercy. A warning is mercy, G. God don't owe us anything, G. Anything. Okay? So he don't have to tell these people not to chase you, and he don't have to tell you where you're going. You know what I mean? In anything. He doesn't, but he does, because that's just how good of a God we have. That's why I say he does try to save these people. Get your ass off the ice before you fall through. You technically would be the ice, Convent. I'm telling you. You're really thin ice right now on these people. Ooh-wee. Give me another one here. Divine feminine, divine masculine energy here. Okay? Okay? Hell yeah, everybody enlightened about this shit. Okay? So this is basically making me feel like Convent, since we know now, right? Everybody's enlightened, right? So family members know why you don't talk to them. The people at your job know why you don't fuck with them. The man, the woman know why you don't fuck with them. The karmic energies know why you don't pay them no motherfucking dust. You know what I mean? Everybody knows. And it's not like a knowing, like just person to person knowing. It's a deep knowing. It's a divine knowing that all these people have, that we have as well. That's why we so careful. Shit, we skating on thin ice too. That's why I'm telling you, don't go back. Or, you know what I mean? Because some of the children wanted to go back after a while. It was so hard in the desert, in the wilderness and shit. They wanted to go back to their oppressor type shit. And she is facing that shit. So just so you know, you skating on thin ice too. But that goes to my point, G, that he would warn you too. Don't go back there. Just like he did to Lot's wife. Don't turn around, G, or you will turn to a pillar of salt. He warns everyone, G. So anybody coming after you may be like, I don't know what if they don't know? Maybe they just, them motherfuckers get it, G. They fucking get it. They know what's up. Or else then you have to question your God, G. That means he don't explain things correctly. And I'm saying this sarcastically. If you think these people, you're so spiritual and divine, and a lot of y'all are on this journey, right? And I'm sure people know this, right? Then this would be what it is that they're trying to stop. So then you would have to ask God, well, did you explain it to them correctly? I mean, even though you explained it to me perfectly correctly, God, I got it. I've moved, I'm doing this, I'm doing better, it's showing in my life. Maybe you didn't explain it to him, God, would be what you have to say. And we don't know his ways or his thoughts, but he's also telling me, you know how to talk to your child. You know, maybe I don't know how to talk to other people's children, says you. Right? But I know how to talk to my child, says you. Well, we're all of God's children. So you think he don't know how to get his point across to these people? Come on, G. He got his point across to you. Okay? These are like blatantly disobedient people that just want to do something to you, G, for real. Okay? It's not going to end well for these people. Especially when you out here just living your life, G. Okay? Ooh-wee, Convent. I see why they said put this one on YouTube. Yeah. Put some on this skating on thin ice with these people here. The gift. Yeah, aren't you supposed to be like careful with valuables? You know what I mean? This like diamonds, glass, things that can be damaged is what this is. Shattered, broken, something about you being fragile, and not fragile like you can break, but as far as like one of a kind. You know what I mean? You've been refined in the fire, they said. Yeah, so this is you being a new person. So basically what they're saying is you're not even where God, are not even where God wants us to be. We still a work in progress, and everybody, we should all know that, right? None of us are perfect. We're all a work in progress. Some of y'all just working harder than others, and it's showing. You know what I mean? And you're being blessed for your hard work is what this is. For some reason, these people want to come and try to, this is like stop you in class at DU. Right? God have you in class at DU taking this test so you can get these good ass grades and go out and be something, right? And pass it on to others. And these are fucking failures and slackers and shit that want to stop you and shit. Best believe they know how God get down and how the school get down. And I'm not talking about my shit, but I'm talking about in a whole, just using that as an example. You know what I mean? We all come from the same father. So how could they not know, G? This is ego. This break down to the 8. And it's also the devil with the chariot, okay? They're led by like lust or greed or some shit like that. That's why they do this shit. That's why I said Pharaoh was like, no, I'm not giving up my slaves so they can be free. What the hell? And that go on some whole deeper level shit. But let's stay on that shit, right? That's where he was coming from. Okay? You already skating on thin ice by the way you treating these people, Pharaoh, okay? By the way you treat by the way this man treating this woman, by the way this woman treating this man, this job treating you, these people, this relationship, whatever it is, this family, they already skating on thin ice by the way that they were treating you, G. Now you got some type of message that you're about to be set free to go be a better person, and now they want to hold you captive, okay? You think God ain't warning these people, G, or they keep telling me it's not even, it doesn't even become a warning until they begin the chase. So it's like, take heed. I guess those were warnings though. I don't know what they were, signs or like prophecies. Like Moses was like, this will happen. All the frogs gonna come. Y'all gonna get boils, gnats, all this. You know what I mean? You don't let these people go. It's like, are you already skating on thin ice? We giving you an olive branch here, pal. Okay? Let these divine children go, G. Okay? Convent. So don't feel bad. Because that's where it came from. Because in the conversation, I was feeling kind of bad. And I'm like, I don't know why I'm feeling bad. You know what I mean? Because I can always fall back on the Most High when I think about the people, places, and situations He separated me from. My life done got so much better, G. My health done got better. My life, skin, everything, right? Everything, right? And then it's the same type of people trying to tell me I'm wrong for separating from some shit. But I wasn't getting none of this shit when I was with y'all, G. You know what I mean? So this like the people telling Noah, you wrong for building that ark, G. But I'm drowning out here, G. I'm drowning out here. On the ark, I'm safe, I'm warm, we got food. You know what I mean? We can sustain life as long as we need to. Like, how is that bad? Like, it don't even make no sense, G. So much stuff that God has done for you, Convent, or that he is doing for you. He's blessed you so much. He's shown himself to you so much that I don't feel like you can be convinced to go backwards. Because he done showed up more for you than it feels like these people have. Granted, they've been in your energy as far as they've been in your presence, because you know you can't see God, but he's been there too. But these are the ones you can see, and what you've seen hasn't produced what God has produced. So the unseen has produced more than what the seen has in your life, G. Okay? The seen wants you to come back, and you like, but the unseen has blessed me, G. Okay? The unseen has blessed me and shit. That's that faith shit I was talking about. Okay? Yes, them people been warned about that, Convent. So keep moving, G. If they feel bad, oh well. I feel like that's a trick too, to be honest with you. So that's like Pharaoh crying. You know what I mean? He didn't have to do that because he was Pharaoh and could just like flex his muscle. But let's say in a relationship, like, please don't leave, please, all this other shit. No. God already told them, like, I'm removing this person, or this relationship is not good for either of you, and this person's leaving. So you need to get up, you know what I mean? Get yourself together, and this person decides to beg. You know what I mean? Or do something malicious to try to keep this person around. They deliberately go against what God... He's basically telling me, I told them all nothing. Don't ever think I ain't told these people nothing. Like they just walking around here blind and shit. I mean, they could be. But he's saying, you know, they choose not to open the mail. Basically, I sent the letter. They didn't go to the mailbox, or they chose not to read it or open the envelope. But that's not my fault. Says the Most High. You know what I mean? Just like it wouldn't be his fault if we didn't answer the call either. Hey, I told the Convent, this is where you need to go, this is what you need to do. They didn't do it. We've all been in that situation before. And we've got warnings too. That's why I said ain't none of us better than the other ones. But y'all that are on this divine journey here trying to be a better person, not better than anyone, just better than you were yesterday type shit, right? People trying to stop you, they're damn sure getting like signs that this is not a good idea for them to keep trying to do this shit to you. For sure, and that's what I wanted to know, so it can relieve you of any type of obligation you may feel, or any type of guilt, sadness, remorse, or anything like that. It's a trick, okay? Put one on this divine feminine, divine masculine card here. I know I was talking to y'all for them to tell me to put it public, because I know everybody ain't on Patreon, all the divine counterparts and shit, but I know y'all out here. And this is happening to y'all for sure. Divine feminine for sure. I don't really have a divine masculine card in this deck yet. At least I ain't found them yet. Okay. It's everything I was just talking about the child and everything. Okay? He tells all his children what's up. Is what he does. Y'all know that. This breakdown to the 9, that's the Hermit. You know. That's also the devil and the strength. Resist the devil and he will flee from you, is what this card is. Yeah, that's why I said it's a trick, G. So shit, motherfuckers about to start playing on y'all emotions, G. Okay? People want to come back, reconcile, make you feel bad for separating, all of this. These may be people that also claim to know God. They could be whatever. They could be very religious people or not, or claim to be spiritual. Whatever they are, they damn sure claim to know God. But that just kind of proves his case when he says, well, how can they say that they know me, right? And don't get the message when I told them to leave you people alone and come on with me and let me show you what I have for you. How is that possible? So do they know him or do they not, Convent? You know what I mean? That's why I said something tricky out here, okay? Because I can't believe that we all serve the same God and we not getting similar messages in order to make the machine work. That's like everybody trying to do the same fucking job. That's not going to make everything work. Everybody is put in a specific place and knows what their place is what this is. These are people getting out of their place, okay? He runs this shit, so how can he not tell? If we're gonna use it as boss shit, why would he not tell his employees what they need to do? So you that work on the shoe machine, you need to stop worrying about the sock machine, worry about the shoe machine, because the shoes are important. You sock people need to focus on the socks and shit. Ankle socks, tube socks, all that shit. That's your job. You know what I mean? Y'all don't need to be going back and worrying about. That's what he would say. So it is kind of like a warning, but it's also to let you know that your shit is just as important what you're doing. So you don't need to focus on the shoes. You don't need to focus on the socks. They do go together eventually, is what this is, because we are all God's children. That's what this is. These are people rebelling, G. So they don't want to be part of the family. Is what I mean. Basically, they don't want to be part of the family, G, and that's all right. You are part of the family. So you need to do what family members do. If we talk about like God's family though. You know what I mean? The gift of love is what this is. Okay? That's why I said it's really not a warning. Cause God is a good guy. He ain't like us. We'll get rah-rah on your ass. You know what I mean? But this is God's love. So he's offering these people the gift of love. They say the gift of God is free. The gift of love, right, is what he's offering these people. These people would rather skate on thin ice trying to oppress you and hold you back, G. Okay? So they're rejecting the gift of God. Okay? So Pharaoh already had it made. Shit, enslave your own motherfucking people. It's enough for them. You know what I mean? Pay them more. Maybe you don't need to enslave them. Maybe if you pay them better wages, they'll just show up to work. Maybe Pharaoh didn't know that. Maybe God was also telling Pharaoh, man, you let these people go. I promise I'll build your empire up. You know what I mean? And you'll get all the shit that you need. But you can't do it this way. And he was probably like, I can't even see how that would happen. I would never oppress my own people. I will oppress the others, says Pharaoh. God like, okay, you skating on thin ice, pal. Okay? You skating on thin ice, pal. Okay? Is what this is, Convent. So just know you are going the right way. Just these people are going to chase you, or someone or something is going to chase you, but you are going the right way. Whatever this is that's chasing you is going to be stopped. It's already been told to stop. I don't know what number they on. This could be number 17, number 18. Something's going in order, though. Something is going in numerical, chronological, alphabetical, divine order here, okay? So maybe they supposed to chase you. Ain't nothing new under the sun, right? Okay. So if Pharaoh did it, we know they gonna do it, right? We know these people gonna do it. We know your family gonna do it. These friends, these karmic women, these karmic men, all this shit. That's just the way the story goes. But it still says that the sea was parted for you. That'd be kind of dumb for you to run back. You know what I mean? After the sea was just parted for you. These will be people that'll tell you, come back. The sea is still parted after God just parted it for you, G. No. No, so some of these people are too scared to cross the sea, right? Become free themselves, so they want you to stay with them and be oppressed like them as well. Some of these people are God's, as far as, and not to get all into, I don't want to talk about war or any of that, but let's use Bible context, right? They're telling me some of these children are of Israel, right? The children of Israel, God's children, right? That are scared to cross the sea. And they watch you cross, meaning they watch you overcome things, you know what I mean? Succeed at certain things, beat certain illnesses, pick yourself up, change your life, and they feel like it's too hard for them to do. So come back across. Best believe them seas gonna crash on your ass. You're gonna be treated just like Pharaoh and his people. G, don't go back across, Convent. Don't do it, okay? For some reason, I feel like this is about to come up. Maybe during the holidays, like I said, it could be Christmas. It could be a child's birthday. It's like some little, this is like something that's going to test you, Convent, for sure. For sure. So let's say you have let's say you have a niece or a nephew or something, and you're not cool with your sister and your brother. They just done did you dirty, using this as an example. And God told you stay away from them. And whoever is in contact with them, stay away from them. And you like, well, the whole family is in contact with my sister and brother. He like, well, there you go. Right? And so since you've done that, shit's been good. Right? You like, damn, I guess it really was my sister and them or whatever. Right? Now your niece, nephew birthday party coming up. And they ain't did shit to you. And they sweet and they love their auntie and their uncle. It's a little skating party. What you gonna do? You got invited. You know what I mean? They're making you feel bad. Well, Katie didn't have nothing to do with the family problems. You gonna make Katie feel like this and that, and this is what they would say to you, right? This type of shit. What you gonna do, G? That's what I said. It's a trick, G. Of course you love Katie, G. And as smart as you are, right? And I feel like if you pray on it, God gonna show you a way how to get Katie a gift and you being good. Like, shit, let me find out the address to the damn skating rink type shit. You know what I mean? I Uber a whole gift to Katie type shit, but I won't be there. You know? There's something about you, loving from a distance for some of you. Others of you, it's just, it's a test, G. It's a test. I have a feeling everybody's either going through this already, but it's more intense. The more you listen to God, the more everybody wants to be in your ear about what you need to be doing, G. Okay? You gonna notice this shit. Yeah, these people been enlightened. Because I'm specifically, I don't know if this is being enlightened. You see that lamp in the back? Right? And you see that fire over there? It's like be enlightened, take heed, or burn is what this is. It's your choice, says God. I feel like he's like, I hope you would take the gift of being enlightened, carrying the light. But you guys carry the light. But I feel like he's also telling these people, you carry the light as well. Why are you so fixated on trying to put out the convent's light or obtain their light or have their light and your light, right? Being absorbed greedy, right? That Lucifer shit, right? That's what this is. It's their choice if they want to, you know, remain childish or whatever the hell it is they want to do. I noticed the devil is on both cards though. One with the chariot, one with the strength. So people just go with impulse, their impulse to do some shit they know they ain't supposed to be doing towards you or even towards themselves, their own future. They just do shit. This is you resisting some shit. Let me stop. Let me wait. Let me ask. Let me pray. Let me, you know, that's the difference. That's why you are able to save yourself and be saved, G. You know? It's like looking both ways before you cross the street. It's like just going with it. When God's like, that's why they put lights. Red, yellow, green. Like, you know what I mean? Like, pay attention. Somebody like, nah, I'm just going to run across the street. God like, okay. Okay. I tried to tell him. I tried to, you know, signs. Something's already happening to these people. They keep talking about Pharaoh, which lets me know that Moses has already told Pharaoh, right? You could be the Moses here or someone else, you know, this could be someone in someone else's ear. Like maybe, you know, say someone's giving this person advice, the one that's trying to hold you, oppress you. Somebody could have given this person advice. Like, I don't know if that's a good idea. Maybe you should just let it go. You know, God even used this person to send a message, you know, to get it. They still go against that shit. They do, just because we know the story. I don't even have to know these people, okay? You don't have to know even the people in my life. Like, I don't have to know the people in your life because you know the story of what happened to Pharaoh when he tried to oppress them children after God said, let my people go, G, okay? Put some on this gift here with skating on thin ice. 10 of Pentacles. And this ancestor energy too. Fortune. Okay? So not the ancestors that said something too. I was just talking about God himself. Ace of Swords. Yes. So these are people that get a lot of messages because I was asking, do these people get the same type of wake up call, type of alarm, type of, you know, signal, sign, synchronicities that we get? Bad or good, you know what I mean? Because maybe they just, you know, we weren't all subscribed to God and all, you know what I mean, our whole life or whatever, but you still know right from wrong. That's just embedded in us, period. So that's like the foundation of the shit, period, right or wrong. This is on some whole deeper shit. So like I said, these are people that are claiming to be religious and know God, right? So it's deeper than right or wrong then. If you know them, whether you're religious or not, then why would you try to oppress some people, G? Okay? That means you think you're God. Because we're his people. So how you going to oppress his people, G? That's what this is. And you're part of the people as well. It's like you one of us and you trying to oppress us type shit. Okay? Whoever this is. It could be for money. You know, like I said with Pharaoh, like I'm not about to get rid of my workers, 10 of Pentacles. Like I'm making a fortune cookie. This type of shit. And he telling them, you skating on thin ice. Do you see how these people living and shit? Okay? You think this is good? Okay? So this is like the rich watching homeless people laying all out in the city in the streets and shit. And God probably done told them, y'all got all this money, y'all probably need to get these homeless people. Best believe, Convent. Best believe, whatever city, state you live in, if homelessness is an issue, whoever's in charge of that shit, the state, the city, whatever, they have money to help those people. Best believe, God has put it on them people's hearts. Yes, that's a better word. Put it on them people's hearts when they driving by in their Bentleys and all this other shit past them homeless camps and shit. He putting it on them. Like, I'm letting you see this shit. Like, you're basically keeping these people oppressed while you drink your latte and your Maserati and your Rolls Royce and shit, you know? And not saying like it's everyone who's wealthy and shit, but these people are oppressing these people. Okay? You taxing these homeless people. Any money they get, they gotta file taxes and shit, and they barely have money. This type of shit. These people about to get in trouble, G, if they keep doing this shit. I don't know how, because it's a big system in regards to that. Allegedly, right? It's a big system, though. I don't know if a system collapsed, right? Because it says when Pharaoh went across with the chariots and the soldiers and all that shit, the water came, the horses, everything was gone. Everything, all the people, everything was gone. So the whole system was gone. The whole system had failed at that point. Something's about to fail, G, on someone that's, I mean, it damn sure could be a job for sure that's trying to hold you back for whatever reason. Something's about to happen at that job. A family unit trying to hold you back. A family's about to fall apart, G. A friend group, some type of club or whatever the fuck this is, okay? Even if it's a relationship and it's a one-on-one thing, things are about to fall apart in someone's life because they are doing this to you, okay? And it's literally so you can get across. So don't go back. It's almost like it would be for nothing. You know what I mean? If God parted the seas for you for freedom and you went back, it'd be totally for nothing, G. And we know God's word don't return to him void, so you can't turn back. And I know you ain't. Shit, you ain't never felt no love like this from nobody. Okay? I feel like some of y'all are experiencing some of the best times of your life, or feeling the best, the most beautiful, handsome, whatever. Your kids are looking, everything. It's like, man, I see the results of me doing what he asked me to do, G. Yes. That's why you ain't gonna go back. And best believe these people see it too. They see it too. So what does that say? So Pharaoh knew they'd be free and they thrive and, you know what I mean, do their thing and be a happy people and shit. And he like, nah. Hell no. That's this person too, or these people, whatever this is. They see you blossoming is what this is, growing, budding, and all type of shit. Producing fruit, all types of shit. They like, nah. Wow, Convent. Puts things into perspective. So I see it was meant for me to have that conversation that I had earlier, okay? It makes me feel better for saying, nah, I'm good. No. Good case, though. They made a damn good case, and that's what they're saying. Yeah, the test. This is a damn good case somebody present. 10 of Pentacles with the gift. It's like, how can you resist this? How can you say no to this? How can you not, your heart not melt and warm up for this? What I'm saying. And it may Convent. But, I mean, this is all earthly shit. Okay? It's all pinnacle tangible shit. So there's somebody trying to buy your love or buy you or bribe you or some shit like that. This is pure God's love right here, G. Pure. And that can manifest all this shit these people are offering you, which I feel like you have already. Maybe that's what it is. Like, yeah, that used to smell good to me, but I have it. I got it. Put one over here with this lady and this kid. Told you God's love. King of Cups. Okay? This is a feeling. These are all feelings here, and these are tangible things. So there's something people were getting from you. So in regards to Pharaoh, it was labor. Okay? That's why I said some of y'all, this could be work, or a lot of you, right? This is labor and shit. It's like offering you pennies, though. It don't even feel like some real shit because they skating on thin ice is what this is. So they don't even really have it to offer, or they know it's bullshit. You know, whatever this is. Like, we'll give you 5 more cents. This type of shit. They don't even have 5 more cents to give your ass. You know what I mean? But it gets the people going. Yeah, is what they said. Yeah, with the devil and the chariot. It gets the people going. Money drives things. Money talks. Money, not to you, though. Not to you, though. Family. Like I said, this could be family. Like, well, what about the family? We've all done this and done that for you and this and that and the other, right? But nothing, what you were looking for, the love you were looking for, obviously you weren't getting it here because all the love came out on your side. So, and that's what you were lacking. And that's very important and shit, because you can't even do shit without it, without love. And I'm not talking about love for another person, but love for yourself. Okay? Some of y'all are destined to be with someone. This is the King of Cups with a baby here. Divine feminine, divine masculine, a child. I got my own generation to start, my own legacy, my own shit. Okay, is what this is. Somebody trying to stop the prophecy here, G. Okay? They feel like if they offer you something or the way they present it, they may not even offer you something. It may be the same shit that they've been talking, just like wrapped up different. You know what I mean? Or it may be a gift. I don't know. It's something to tempt you to go backwards, Convent. Be aware, G. Be aware. These people have been warned not to do this, or have been something's been laid on their heart. Yes, to not do this. To not, thou shalt not tempt the Lord thy God is what they said. Even though you're not the Lord or God, it's inside of you. So whoever's trying to do this to you, man, they are skating on thin ice, G. They are. You can feel the love where you are right now. So whatever you've separated from or left, or, you know what I mean, just turned over a new leaf in your life, you can feel the difference. You can see the difference, but you can feel the love too. But it's God's love, though. It's like appreciating flowers, beautiful days, you know what I mean, your children being happy, if you're married, husband, wife, like I'm just, you know, like it's shit you couldn't get here. Okay? Somebody wants you to come back to something where you couldn't even get what it is God wanted for you, there. And you know that. And they know that. The tee-hee-hee was not if you know that, because I feel like it's evident in your life. It's do these people know that? And that's what I wanted to know. Are they dumb? You know what I mean? Are they just blind or whatever? No, they know. They so fixated on you, best believe they know what God's will is for you. If they want to offer you and do all this shit so bad to keep you held up, they must know something, G. People do their research is what this is. You know what I mean? Nobody takes time to stop and harass and put obstacles in something's way when they haven't gotten to know what. How would you know how to stop it if you didn't get to know what it is and how to stop it, right? That's what this shit is. So damn sure they know. What's up? They digging all up in your shit is what this is. And they've been gifted something by their own ancestors, by the Most High, and they skating on thin ice with that shit. This don't have nothing to do with you. Over here, these are people that have shit, destined to have shit, could already have it. And they skating on thin ice in regards to keeping it or obtaining it themselves because they want to oppress and hold you back. This could be people that are about to lose a bunch of wealth and all type of shit because they don't want you to be with somebody. You don't even want money and all that. It's like, I just want my person, my family, whatever, right? Or divine masculine, divine feminine, however this goes. People skating up. So somebody about to lose their whole home, their whole empire from trying to keep a divine masculine, divine feminine apart, G. That's what's about to happen. It seems like a steep price to pay is what these people would say, but you're way more valuable than that. So God's like, man, I don't give a damn about that empire shit. Give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar. I'll crush all that shit. I'll put all that shit through that ice to get my two children together, to get my children free, to get whatever it is, okay? It's not about to be good for somebody here. Put something, Ten of Pentacles gift with the skating on thin ice. Yeah, I told you they're going to fall right through. Told you. Or it's going to melt. This giving me Titanic energy, G. Okay? And remember, they saw the iceberg, the tip of it, though. They didn't know the big part was down at the bottom. Okay? So God could have told them, I will take things from you. Right? And these people may have thought, maybe I'll lose a little money. I'm still going to chase after the convent. And God, what God got to say? I'll take your life. I'll take your children. I'll take your health and everything. Nah. When I say I'll take something from you, should be enough, says God. But nah. Nah. These people were seeing just the tip of something when I was referring to the Titanic. But it's bigger than rap, G. It's bigger than rap. That's why when they hit that shit, it was the bottom. It took that whole shit out the bottom, G. So the bottom's being pulled from underneath someone. It will be. Okay, it will be. Yeah, look at this. Okay, I feel like this is God telling them, you have a crown. Pharaoh had a crown. You got an empire, bitches, horses, chariots, soldiers, whatever. You know what I mean? The shit pretty much built here, and whatever else you need, the renovations and shit, you got people here. You know what I mean? Like, that's what it's for, but you just gotta have more. You want to take the convent's crown. You want to take the children's crown. Is what this is. Divine masculine, divine feminine. Put them through sorrow, sadness, emotion is what this is. Yeah, somebody I feel like is going to try to make you feel bad, Convent, okay? For real, for real. Whoever this is a place where, I won't say this person is your oppressor, but you damn sure feel oppressed by this person, or stuck, or in a rut, or this could be a job as well. You know what I mean? Stuck with these people, stuck at this place. Whatever this is, it's been told to release you. So some of y'all job been told to fire your ass or just let you go. You know what I mean? And they don't want to for whatever reason. And maybe because you are a good worker. Maybe you don't deserve to get fired, but for some reason they've been told to let some of y'all go. It's because it's holding you back from what God is asking you to do. And they like, nah, I can't get rid of my best employee. Or they've been asked to transfer you. Let's say they've been asked to transfer you to supervisor manager to another department. Somebody like, nah, I ain't about to promote them because they work good here and they make my numbers good. You know what I mean? They make our department look good. So now I ain't about to promote them. It's like this type of shit going on. Okay? But they'll come and give you like a congratulations or like, you know, send an email out saying you're the best employee. You know what I mean? And you good with that. But you only good with that because you didn't know they were thinking about promoting you. You know what I mean? So that you feel like that's the best they could get is just a congratulations for making the numbers. Nah, they want you to be in charge of some shit. But somebody else's numbers go down when you become in charge of some shit. So that's why they gonna chase you. You know what I mean? Chase you down. You know what I mean? Always asking, well, where are you thinking about leaving? Or are you thinking about this? Well, what are you going to do this? Well, when are you going to do that? This type of shit here. Whoever these people are, whatever this is, Convent, is going to ask you a lot of questions, G, okay? About why. And that's why it goes back to my original question when I was saying, God, did you talk to these people at all? Because they talk to me like you and them ain't talked at all. You know what I mean? It's like talking to somebody and they don't know what the fuck you talking about, the plans or nothing. And you like, they told me that they did talk to you. So how do you not know what I'm talking about? It's how you would feel. You know it's different with God, but that's how I had to ask him. Like, do you talk to these? Do they talk to you? I know you talk to people, but it's like, why do they seem like it's such a big difference when we're all supposed to be worshiping the same God? So then that made me question something else totally different for another day. Okay? What God are they serving, G? Because I have a feeling whatever's going on in these people's lives, or what was going on in the past, they were blessed by the Most High. But you were oppressed at that time, so it didn't really matter. Now you're being blessed by the Most High. They don't like it when both of you guys are blessed, right? Because they're making me feel like Pharaoh can be blessed and you can be blessed. It don't go bad till Pharaoh sees you getting blessed and he like, nah, that can't happen and shit. That's when there's a problem here, okay? Yeah, he parted them seas, I told you. But they damn sure went back together. So this is just enough for the children to get across. These shit's about to come back together is what this is on these people, I'm telling you. And them crowns and them titles and that money and all that shit they have ain't gonna mean shit, G. It ain't gonna mean shit, okay? Especially if they are religious and they're into God and they're like, God has blessed me with these things and this beautiful house, these type of people, right? Well, then surely you know he can take it from you from trying to oppress your brother and your sister, G. What kind of fucking shit is this? That's why I'm like, are we really serving the same God, people? Okay? I don't know, Convent. This is just my theory. But it is backed up by the scripture, though. Okay? And I'm sure there's others that have been in the Bible that were warned. They just told me about Pharaoh, but I'm sure there's plenty more. You know what I mean? That's why God had prophets. What would be the point of prophets coming? You know what I mean? Like to warn the people, to tell them what's to come, change your life, do this now, and shit. There would be no point then. So I know he's been telling these people, just like he tells you. They just defiant, G. Okay? Period. Yeah, denial. Yeah, denial and not the river. Yeah. Swords. The truth. Yeah, so you can hear him. Like I said. It goes back to the beginning when I said, well, dang, are you talking to just us, God? Are we the only ones that can hear you? Divine masculine, divine feminine. Look at even your divine babies can hear the Most High. This is children that know the Most High, that can feel him and know. You know what I mean? So how come women, men and children all over here can hear him, and the wealthy and all this other shit and all these people that got everything and all this money and all this shit and all this, right, that they claim God gave them, can't hear the shit to leave you alone and shit? Okay, let these two people be in love. How come they can't hear that? Do they only answer the call when there's money involved? Is that the only time they acknowledge God, is when he's giving them something? Because that's kind of what it looked like. So maybe these people are also missing love because they didn't get any cups and you got all the cups. So that's what it is. Your God's promise for you. This is the promised land here, is what it looked like too, with these flowers and stuff here, okay? You and someone else, or this is just his children, right? This is our spiritual family destined to see this shit, destined to have this shit. The crazy thing is, that's why I'm like, it's conflicting, Convent, because it's basically telling me they can have it too, okay? Whoever these people are, but they have to do what it is that God has asked them to do to get what it is that you're getting, or whatever it is he has for them. You're doing it. So this is like jealousy, ego, pride, something like that. It is not going to end well for these people, G. Yeah. They getting in the way of a divine contract, whatever the divine contract is between you and God. Okay, it may not even have anything to do with union, because I'm not really picking that up, even though we saw like the shit I was talking about on that damn Netflix, escaping twin flames and shit. Yeah, some of y'all gonna watch that shit and be like, what the hell? It's crazy, G. Okay, people fucking nuts. Well, I can't say all of them, but I meant the couple, because I don't want everybody to think I'm talking about the other people, because some people really just be blind, G. They just be blind, okay? So maybe these people are blinded, but they still telling me God deals with the heart, Convent. He deals with your heart, your children's heart. So men, women, children, he deals with the hearts, all of them. That's the truth. So if these people have a beating fucking heart in their chest, right? Okay, then he's dealing with that. Okay, so there's no excuse is what they're saying for them to say, oh, I didn't know. Oh, I didn't know that's what was going on. Oh, I didn't know that that's what they were really doing and they were helping or they were in whatever the fuck. Yes, they do, G. Yes, they do. These people better tread real lightly about being Christians and religious and spiritual and all this other shit and then claiming they don't know shit. Right? Because that's a slap in God's face. That's why I asked him, are you explaining this correctly? And I don't want him to take it as a disrespect for me, but that's how I would think, though, with my human brain. Like, how come these people don't understand that, God? Are you speaking Spanglish? Right? And they speak something totally different? That's why he said, I deal with the heart. So whatever language they speak, it don't matter because I deal with the heart. Okay? Meaning they know right from wrong, what I'm leading them to do, what I lay on their hearts, right? About you, about themselves, about life and everything else. They just choose to go against it. That's why they're skating on thin ice and shit. Yeah, okay? Something gonna fuck around and happen to these people, Convent, and you ain't gonna be nowhere. You will have crossed over already, and not crossed over in that way, but I mean crossed that Red Sea type shit, okay? You're safe and sound all the way on the other side. When that water come gushing on these people, Lord knows what they were thinking. Okay, if you think about it, like once the children had crossed over and then Pharaoh took over his soldiers and the chariots and all that and the waters hit them people, Lord knows what went through their head, G. Okay, if you just think about it. I heard drowning is horrible, a horrible fucking way to go. Okay, and I heard you got time to think. Okay, is what I had heard. So just imagine. So that's why they were saying God laid it on Pharaoh's hearts and he got warnings and shit. Like I don't know what he told him because that part's not in the Bible, but they're making me feel like he made Pharaoh feel like you know how like you have them bad feelings the night before, like you know something bad gonna happen. They telling me he had that feeling the night before he went and chased them and shit. Like I don't know, it's just something about tomorrow. You know what I mean? Like I just have that was the last one. You know what I mean? And it's like he still was like fuck it. Okay, that's these people. They ain't gonna be able to chase you long. Whatever this is, it doesn't mean that another chase is not coming and there's not another group of pharaohs and oppressors and all this other shit in your life, but some group that's after you right now, they damn sure got the warning, got the heed, something was laid on their heart, they got signs, synchronicities about what God is doing for you and why they need to focus on him, on what he has for them, and they're blatantly saying no thank you, I'd rather focus on the convent. I'm telling you, G, okay? That's like your kid telling you, nah, I'm gonna watch TV a little bit longer. You go to bed. Okay? So what if your kid told you that? Nah, you go to bed, Mom. You go to bed, Dad. Okay, I don't have kids, but I just don't think it go well for your children. Okay? Severe punishment, I'm sure. Okay? Not that you hitting on them and stuff, but they gonna learn Laverne. I know they are. After the shock leaves your face and your fist unclenched so you don't choke your baby. Okay? That's why I said God got love for these people. That's what the warning is, because you probably would be like, I know you heard what I said. Take your little butt to bed, right? That's constant warnings. I don't want to hit or chastise my child or anything like that, says you and God, if we're going to talk about parents and children here. But shit, there does come a time when they skating on thin ice. You know what I mean? And the shit just crack and it's all, you know, that's when discipline comes in. That's when you really know you love your child, is when you discipline them and shit. And not saying beat on them or whatever, but it's like, you know, some parents don't like to discipline their child. Well, I don't want to upset them. I don't want to make them sick. I don't want to, right? And they go out in the world expecting the people to treat them like that. And that ain't how the fucking world get down. So somebody about to learn here too, that they don't run shit, okay? In regards to you and what God has for you and what he's doing for you. They gonna learn real quick. They already learning. These people losing money for sure, okay? Everything God blessed them with, he's taking back, they said. Piece by piece too. So he breaking pieces off. He won't even just, you know how people just be like, just rip the band-aid off. No, not him. He peeling it little by, but you need someone to peel it. Because it's like, ouch, that hurts, that hurts, that. Those are the warnings. Ouch, that hurts, that hurts, that hurts, that hurts, that hurts. Till the whole band-aid is off, and then what you gonna do? That's when the seeds come back together. These people know what's up, G. They do. Anyway, we about to go to Patreon. Check on this love thing here. If you'd like to follow us on Patreon to see what's cracking in the love department, please click the link in the description box below the video here on YouTube. If not, y'all, that's been Right Back Monday. Like I said, it may or may not have resonated with every single person. Still, thank you for visiting my channel and my Trippin' or Not Tarot. My name is Cockfrost, but you could call me the Ghetto Nun. Please hit like, subscribe, share with your friends. Again, info for private readings will be below the video. You can purchase your DU gear and your Toon In Deck at theghettonun.com, and I will talk to you later. Love you, bye.